Very important right now for you to take 1 second and hit that like button. Help push us through the YouTube algorithm. And then it's also equally as important to pound on that bell notification, hit that bell notification and click all. That way you stay up to date on all my latest videos as the inflationary depression that I've been warning about. Opinions, because I am not a financial advisor. This is just my overall thesis of the market, right? And as we get into it now, you can see the XRP price. Now, if we take a look at the Ethereum price, we actually did hit our target. Look at that. We almost hit it to a T. Remember, as we've been diagnosing this price, we were consolidating along the bottom part or the top part of this blue support zone between 1,089.95 and roughly the 1,282.51. And we had the 1680.99 cents major upper resistance last week when the price was down here, just about $1,200. We were laying out with the Fed and with the bullish sentiment that was going on leading up into this next Fed rate hike. We were talking about a bullish move in crypto, in Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Algo, Shiba Coin, XLM, Algo. We were talking about a pump in all of these coins. And at first, people weren't taking it serious. And then the forecast actually did play out. And one of the coins that actually, of one of the major coins, not the altcoins, that had one of the best moves last week was the Ethereum price. And that was predicted by old Vincenzo down here. Watch the video from last weekend right there before the market opened. Over the week on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 7, 8, 9 days ago, we were laying out why we thought the price was going to pump. And the major resistance point was at the bottom part of this red trading zone, or the volume indicator area, between 1680 and 1889. And we thought we would get rejected at 1680. And you can see it had the first run up, nice consolidation, the relief rally, the second pump up, and it almost hit it to a T. And now what's going to happen is it's going to come down to the 50-day moving average and then bounce back up and actually hit the target and maybe drive even a little bit farther up into it. And in the ultimate bullish case, you would come up to 1889.90 and then have a big reversal. Or you're going to start to top out here, trade sideways, maybe make another run up into here at a local double top, just about that area right here. And then it's going to reverse and trade down towards an uptrending 200-day moving average that's in green right there, right? So that's what we're watching out for. And then you would have your major support level that you would, on any kind of retest, you would look to rehold. Oops. Which would be down here at the 1288.57, right? This is your major area on a push to the downside that if you come back to this area and fail to hold it, you would immediately trade down to the 1,089.95, because then we do have major underneath support levels. Oh, I moved that. On the next uptrending green ring, but it used to be down here, but the ring is slowly uptrending. So if it doesn't hit this ring until, say, December, it's going to be up near 992, right? So this is a likely area where the price would meet down over here, where you have horizontal support and uptrending support meeting at the same area. Right over there at about 1121, right? And that would make sense. But these are the levels that we're watching. Initial major upper resistance at 1680.99 that we called for down here. Underneath some major support is 1288.57. And then to keep from a catastrophic flush, you would have to hold this 1,089.95, which was the support where we sort of stabilized at a bottom back here after the great June dump of 2022, right? And as we move along here in the Cardano price, you can see Cardano came up to our target too. We laid out back here on this whole consolidation why we thought the price of Cardano was going to come down to 33 cents. And it hit that target beautifully. And then we had that relief rally last week. This is last week's pump from Sunday to Sunday. And we told you it was going to pump in that 10 to 20% pump. And you can see Algo pumped up a phenomenal 33.22% from its swing low to its current swing high. And then you can see what happened here in the 4-hour time frame. We had that wick right up at and just above the 43 cents. We immediately sold back off. Now we have the moving averages that are running parallel to the price, which means we're in a consolidation form as the volume starts to slowly decline. But you can see in the 4-hour, you had the volume peak there. See that? And then the next peak here on this run up, the volume was leading up as the price was leading up. So the volume there was leading the price higher, which is bullish. And that's something that we like to see. And now what we got to pay attention for, I don't know what that just deleted. Now what we got to pay attention for is, can you hold these moving averages right here on this retest consolidation and then maybe form a base and then explode to the upside and maybe try to move to the next level to the upside, which the next level on the upside would be all the way up here at 60 cents, right? Right there. That would be your major upper resistance at the next level. If you pump to the upside, it could break this 43 cents. If not, what you would look for is this to get extended out, this to get moved over, and this would be your descending lower support running into that 26 cents. It would be at 29 cents if you hit it this week, right? So that's what we're looking at in the Cardano price. If we, the Doge, we got to look at the Doge. The Doge had a huge run. And this is something with the Doge that we were forecasting down here too. We were laying out what could happen down here. We were expecting a pump at least to the 9.5 cent level at this major red support resistance between that 9 cents and the 7.5 or 7.75 cents, which from where the price was last weekend, that would have been a 30 to a 60% pump. And of course, the Doge and the price did a little bit more than what was forecasted and what was thought. And it came all the way back up to this 14.5 cents, which was a 150% pump. And now we're getting rejected right here. We started to trade sideways with a few rejections at this upper area. And now what it looks like we're doing as the 200 is uptrending and the moving averages are uptrending, you have a date back here with the 9.5 cents or just above the 9.5 cents. And this is going to be a critical area you got to hold as major support if you want to try to retest and repump back up into here. If you fail to hold this level, you would quickly sell back off down to pre-pump levels. Like, subscribe, and share. We're going to keep you out ahead of this as the Fed has its meeting this week. The bullish sentiment played out last week, and we might have some more bullish sentiment as the Fed speaks. Peace and love.